Prime Max Verstappen. 4 straight world championships. People began to hate just how powerful he was. But deep down, they feared how unstoppable he was. But no matter what they say, he's one of the greatest drivers F1 has ever seen. And after years of Hamilton's dominance, people overlook. Max didn't just take over, he shattered everything in his way.
So, how good is Prime Max Verstappen?
My name is Max Verstappen and I drive for Oracle Red Bull Racing.
In 2021, Max Verstappen crossed the finish line in first place.
Max Verstappen, for the first time ever, is champion of the world!
But victory didn't bring silence. It brought chaos. Team radios exploded.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
Mercedes protested. The world split in two. Some said he was lucky. Some said he was ruthless. But nobody could say he didn't fight for it. Because before that final lap in Abu Dhabi, before the controversy, before the boos, the cheers, and the World Championship, Max Verstappen was already something rare. A driver who refused to wait for greatness. Maximilian Verstappen entered this world on September 30th, 1997, in Hasselt, Belgium, to a family soaked in racing heritage. His father, Jos Verstappen, was a fiery Dutch Formula One driver who made a name for himself with an aggressive style and heart-stopping performances throughout the 1990s and early 2000s. His mother, Sophie Kumpen, wasn't just a bystander. She was a top kart racer, shaping Max's DNA for speed before he could even walk. At the tender age of 4 years old, Max started karting competitively, an age when most kids are just learning to tie their shoes. He wasn't just fast, he was relentless. Every lap, every race, he wanted to be the best. By age 7, he was already beating adults regularly. The karting world soon realized they weren't dealing with a typical kid.
Even if we had a fuel problem, I think we were quite fast.
By the time Max was a teenager, he was winning international karting championships with ease. His talent was undeniable. From karts to cars, Formula 3 domination. Joining the fiercely competitive Formula 3 European Championship. Making history, the youngest Formula 1 driver.
That was last week when we signed the deal. I'm really happy at the moment.
But Formula 1 is a beast, a world where even the smallest mistake can end careers. Yet, in 2015, at just 17 years and 166 days old, Max was thrust into the F1 spotlight with Scuderia Toro Rosso, becoming the youngest driver to start a Grand Prix. Despite the pressure, Max did more than survive. He impressed. At the 2015 Belgian Grand Prix, Max pulled off moves that had commentators gasping.
It's Max Verstappen under braking. He's got the inside line to the bus stop chicane. It's bold, it's brave, it's beautiful.
The promotion to Red Bull Racing. Just 4 races into the 2016 season, Red Bull made a shock announcement. Max would be promoted to their senior team, replacing Daniel Kvyat. Max's first race with Red Bull came at the Spanish Grand Prix. The race exploded on lap 1 when Mercedes teammates Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg collided, clearing the way for Max to take the lead. Max Verstappen wins the Spanish Grand Prix, the youngest winner in Formula 1 history.
Age of 18, he can go out and party like he's never partied before.
At 18 years and 228 days, he wasn't just winning, he was rewriting the record books. Early rivalries and challenges. The early days at Red Bull weren't just about victories. Max was still learning, still growing. His aggressive style sometimes backfired. Monaco 2016 qualifying crash. Clashes with rivals like Sebastian Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo. Controversial moves that divided fans and pundits alike.
He's a skilled kid, I like him in general. I think some of the moves on track he needs to learn, he needs to calm down.
2017, the year of aggression and rivalries. The 2017 season was a roller coaster. Max's driving was explosive and fearless, but often chaotic. He entered battles with some of the sport's biggest names. Sebastian Vettel. Their clashes became headline news. Daniel Ricciardo. Even as teammates, their rivalry was fierce. On-track incidents like the infamous 2018 Baku crash showed the tension. Despite the battles, Max's pace was undeniable.
Max Max Verstappen wins the Mexican Grand Prix for Red Bull. Max Verstappen takes the Malaysia Grand Prix for Red Bull.
He clinched 2 wins in 2017, proving he could fight at the front. 2018, maturity meets fire. He showed remarkable racecraft. However, tension with teammate Ricciardo boiled over at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix when a first-lap collision ended both drivers' races. By 2019, Ricciardo had left Red Bull, leaving Max as the undisputed team leader. His consistency improved dramatically. Wins in Austria, Germany, and Brazil highlighted a more strategic approach. He finished third in the championship. Max was no longer just the young talent. He was a serious title contender.
I've always liked Max because he's got so much talent.
Nevertheless, he did a job, unbelievable. The way he passed, impressive. But I mean, I knew the guy's good, but he proved it again to everybody what he can do.
His level of sharp and direct is kind of another, it's a whole different level.
2018.
Look how fast Sainz came up on Verstappen, and then look how quickly things developed after that.
2019, Austria Grand Prix.
Verstappen wins the Austrian Grand Prix.
2020, building momentum. The 2020 season was a turning point. Max was relentless. His skill in wet and tricky conditions was on full display. At the 70th anniversary Grand Prix, Max's aggressive overtakes stunned fans and commentators alike. At Abu Dhabi, he dominated the race with flawless pace.
Right, Verstappen wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and rounds off the season.
Congratulations to Max. That was a really hard race for me.
2021, the season of fire. The 2021 season was more than just a competition. It was a full-blown war. From race 1, the tension between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton was palpable. Monaco Grand Prix, Max dominated with a stunning win.
Max Verstappen leads the World Championship and wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
Silverstone Grand Prix, one of the most dramatic crashes in F1 history. Hamilton and Max collided at Copse Corner at 290 kilometers per hour, sending Max's car crashing into barriers, measuring 51 Gs. Monza Grand Prix, another collision, with Max's car ending on top of Hamilton's.
Max Verstappen right behind Hamilton into the first chicane. Once again, it's wheel to wheel. Hamilton and Verstappen, and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out.
The controversy builds. The championship battle was intense, close on points and emotions. At several races, on-track battles pushed the limits. Brazil Grand Prix, Max forced Hamilton off track for the lead.
He's trying to take the lead from Verstappen, but he is forced wide by Verstappen.
Saudi Arabia GP, brake checking incident under investigation.
Oh, they've touched and they've collided. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton.
Crazy, man.
Abu Dhabi 2021, the final lap drama. The title came down to the last race in Abu Dhabi, tied on points. Hamilton led most of the race, but a crash by Nicholas Latifi brought out the safety car late in the race. Race director Michael Massey's decision to allow only some lapped cars to unlap themselves set the stage for a one-lap showdown. With fresher tires, Max overtook Hamilton on the restart.
Verstappen now snatches the championship trophy from Lewis Hamilton.
Mercedes protested immediately. Toto Wolff's stunned team radio.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
Fans and drivers were split. Post-race reactions.
I'm just going to push until the last lap. I'm not going to make it easy.
Hamilton.
Big congratulations to Max and to his team. I think we did an amazing job.
2022, breaking records. After the dramatic 2021 season, Max entered 2022 with a hunger to prove his championship was no fluke. The new regulations leveled the playing field, and Red Bull nailed the car development. 15 wins in 22 races, smashing previous records. Clinched the championship with races to spare. Broke the record for most wins in a single season.
Max Verstappen, he is champion of the world in 2022.
2023, the winning streak. 2023 saw Max reach new heights. 10 consecutive wins, the longest streak in F1 history. 19 wins overall, the most ever in a season. Multiple records for fastest laps, podiums, and points. Legacy and impact. By 2024, Max had 4 world championships, over 50 career wins, the highest win percentage of the modern era. Fans and critics. While some still debate his aggressive style, most agree Max Verstappen is one of the most exciting and dominant drivers of his generation.